Thank you very much for the opportunity. And 8 minutes, I will just try to note down. It's 18/6/19 it is. So I'll try to put that way in. I would like to be very, to be on the point as it is. As the editor here has mentioned, there is an exodus of the students going abroad. There is, the biggest problem is that the educated are not really educated. That is the problem. They're not behaving in an educated manner. This is something which is very, very surprising. Educated are behaving as if they are uneducated. And the more danger is that educated are behaving more dangerously for the whole society. So the very purpose for which education is being imparted is being defeated. Actually, that is the whole issue. So we have to be very careful. We have to be how to adjust this process where education can make socially relevant, industrially relevant, individually productive in and 360 degrees. This is the whole issue which will be coming into scene. I wish to focus 2-3 points here. And what I could see is that the title which is being given as a productive learning for entrepreneurial education in this particular panel discussion. What do you mean by productive? How we should use this word productive? That is one thing. And how this productive will be leading to entrepreneurial education? That's also an important. Rarely higher education institutions also will speak about this productive. That's very, very sad affair. And to some extent, the productive is understood like return on investment, usually whether they're getting placement or not. To some extent, during the education, they are counting on the grades and marks and gold medals and the kind of scholastic achievement which they are making is being taken as it is. So these are the way how productivity is being measured by for the learning. But actually, when we look at the productive learning, we are trying to look at something very, very different. What we are trying to look at productive means is that an individual should completely get transformed, grow. We are also expecting an individual not only just growing, but also useful for society. I would like to call this as a 4 E's, E1, E2, E3, and E4. First level E is an educated, literate, whatever is that. Second level is that is economically useful to the society. And third level, educated and economically viable and also useful. Further, ethically, morally is developed. This is third E. And even fourth level, it's also ecologically. So how we should be able to bring in these 4 E's together is the biggest issue. If these four are not being developed, the people who are educated becomes Bhasmasuras. I don't know. I mean, you all will be knowing about a Rakshasa, which is called as Bhasmasura. He got the mantra, this particular thing for whatever he wants to, he can do it like that. I was just looking at today we have a technologies available. AI can be created which can completely change the whole world. Today, the fight of the Chat GPT, CEO changing, all if you look at is what is the tussle between the top management of Chat GPT versus Microsoft. If you look at is that the technology which is being developed, it's with a few individuals. What direction it is going to take is the issue. Here we are looking at not only educational skills, but also economic viability, but also ethicality and also ecological overall kind of thing like. So here the solution comes with a a pedagogy. Actually, the solution comes for this kind of a people. E1, E2, E3, E4 can be achieved with a productive pedagogy. I love this Rajagiri people when they pick up productive pedagogy. I mean to say it is growth of person in this E1, E2, E3, E4. I look at it. And this productive technology, the productive pedagogy will bring in purposive education, practical education, proactive education, all kinds of things will be able to be bring in light. And the biggest problem with this particular productive technology is that, productive pedagogy is that it is not being understood, imagined by the people. So I got maybe around 3-4 more minutes. The academics are really weak, are not really able to understand what is a productive pedagogy, how to create a if even E2, E3, E4 developing for the students at higher education at a middle level and also lowest level. This is the whole problem of productive, innovative methods of learning. So we have one of the best examples is a productive pedagogy is that Gandhi. Gandhi spoke about productive work as an important method of learning. So today higher education can also be able to be making this. And we at IIM Mumbai, we practice this for the last 15-20 years, how to create productive pedagogy so that we will be able to develop students even E2, E3, E4, educated, economically viable, ethically wonderful, and finally, ecologically also. So all-round development of an individual can be done with a classroom technology, the pedagogy which can be able to do that. The key for this kind of entrepreneurial learning is with productive pedagogy, which I will discuss as we go by. But anyhow, it is quite possible to be able to do this. This I would like to put before, and I would like to stop here probably. How I did it, I'll come to that. But my point here is that entrepreneurial learning is possible through pedagogical tampering. And we can achieve even E2, E3, E4. And this is the problem of education across the world. And we are creating Basmasuras who can spoil the whole world, who are not able to take forward the world. This is the issue. I'll stop here because my time is given to me is 8 minutes. I respect it. I think I have done the justice for 8 minutes.